Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you a quick strength and mobility sequence that you can do anywhere without any props, and that will allow you to remain active while on the road. Let's get moving. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Get your arms to the chest and twist your upper body. Remain dynamic and compress the arms into the chest. Get on your mat. Get on a deep squat and reach your arms as far forward as you can without lifting your heels. From here, you're going to lift into a narrow downward facing dog. Straighten the legs, remain active in the quads, lengthen the spine, and go back down. Do not move your hands and your feet. Go back up, turn your heels out slightly, extend the spine, go back down. We're going for 5. Go back down. Got 2 more. Back up. Engage the legs, lengthen the spine, turn your biceps outward. 1 more. And down. Put your feet further away from the hands. Get into your downward facing dog. Here, you're going to try to roll your biceps outward while keeping the pressure on the inside of the hands. Straighten the legs, remain active in your quads, and lengthen the spine. Do not keep any tension on the neck. From here, you're going to lift your right leg, step it on the outside of the right hand, put your left knee on the ground, turn your front foot at the 45 outwards, and open the hip. From here, straighten the leg into your half splits. Try to keep your back straight. Go back forwards, open the hip, back into your half splits, straighten the leg, keep it active, engage the quad. We're going for 3, so this is our last one. Engage the quad, go back to your plank pose, back into your downward dog. Lift the left leg, step it on the outside of the left hand, put your right knee down, turn the left foot out at a 45, open the hip, move your right hip forward and down, go back into your half splits, keep the quad engaged, and try to lengthen through the spine. Go back forward, open the hip, go back into your half splits. Open the hip, last one. Go back into your half splits, engage the quad. And go back to your downward facing dog. We're going to do 3 rounds of sun salutations. So from here, you're going to step or jump forward, straighten the legs and fall down. With an inhale, create space, lengthen the spine, and fall down. Slightly bend the knees, get your hands up. Tuck your tailbone in, hands to the chest, compress the core. With an inhale, get your arms up again. Contract the glutes, contract the quads, and do a back bend. And exhale, fold down. Inhale, create space and lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold down. Plant your hands, step your feet back, put your knees on the ground, and get your chest in between the hands, slide forward into your upward facing dog, engage the glutes. Don't let your shoulders sag down. And roll back into a downward facing dog. Step or jump forwards. Fold down. Create space, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold down. Slightly bend the knees. Get your arms up. Hands to the chest, compress the core. Inhale, get the arms up. Contract the glutes, engage the quads and do a back bend. And exhale, fold down. Inhale, create space, look forwards, straighten the spine and go back down. Plant the hands, step or jump back, knees to the ground, chest in between the hands, look forwards into your upward facing dog, don't let the shoulders sag. And roll back into a downward facing dog. We have one more. Step or jump forward. Bend down. Create space while always keeping your quads engaged. Look forwards and fold down. Inhale, slightly bend the knees. Get your arms up. Tuck the tailbone. Get your hands to the chest, compress the core, while keeping the legs engaged and the glutes engaged. Do a back bend. And exhale, fold down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold back down. Plant the hands, step or jump back, feet to the ground, chest in between the hands, slide forward, look forward. Engage the glutes and roll back into your downward facing dog. Keep the legs engaged. Roll the biceps outward, let your head hang and lengthen the spine. Step forward. Get up. We're going to do 2 standing poses. Inhale, jump or step your feet to the sides of the mat. Turn your right foot in, your left foot out, so that your left foot is aligned with the middle of your back foot. From here, turn your hips outward. Lift the front arm. Try to touch the wall in front of you and go down. In this pose, you're going to keep your legs engaged. You're going to try to rotate your torso towards the sky and try to ground through the outer edge of your back foot. Inhale, come up. Keep your arms engaged. Turn your left foot in, your right foot out. Extend towards the right wall and go down. Keep your quads engaged. Keep twisting and keep rotating the legs at the hips outward. So in this direction. Inhale, come up. Keep your arms up. Turn your right foot in, your left foot out. You might want to step your feet a little further apart. From here, you're gonna bend your front leg into a 90-degree angle and try not to let your upper body come forwards. Keep it back and straight and facing forwards. Keep your back leg engaged, your quad tight, and look over your left hand. Make sure your front knee is aligned with your front foot and not collapsing in. While keeping your arms up, inhale, come up, turn your left foot in, your right foot out, and go down over to the other side. Keep your back leg engaged. Keep your upper body not collapsing forward but straight up, and look over the right hand. Remember to keep your front knee aligned with your front toes and not let the knee collapse in. And with an inhale, come up, turn the feet in and jump your feet together. Turn forwards on your mat. Inhale, lift the arms, grab opposite elbows, keep the legs engaged and fold down. Try to keep your weight even in your feet, so you're not falling too far forwards, not too far backwards. Keep the legs as straight as possible and try to relax the breathing and allow the body to go down. Inhale, come up. Gonna go down to your hands and knees. From here, make sure you keep your elbows over the wrists, and we're gonna touch the top of our head to the ground in front of us. So you gotta move forwards. You can do this by either keeping your knees on the ground or being on your toes. So I'm gonna demonstrate the first round with my knees on the ground and the second one with my toes. So from here, keep the elbows into the side, go forwards and touch the top of your head on the ground for 1. Go forwards. Touch your head for 2. Go forwards, keep the elbows into the sides for 3. 2 more. Go down, touch, and come up. And 5, and come up. You can keep your knees on the ground, but if you're feeling strong, you can touch your nose to the ground and come up. Go forwards, keep your elbows in for 2. Go forwards for 3. 4, 1 more. You can do this. Go down and up. Keep your plank pose. Tuck your tailbone and touch your knees to the ground for 1. 2. Really engage the core. 3. 4 and 5. Get your right knee in the middle of your wrists, and we're going to lift and round to the back for 1. Slightly touch, go up for 2, barely touch the ground for 3, go down for 4, down and 5. Put your right knee on the ground. Turn your foot at like a 45 outwards. Put your right hand to the top of the mat and get your side plank. You're going to engage the left leg and lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go back to your plank pose and crunch the knees for 1, 2. Rotate the biceps outward. 3. Tuck the tailbone, engage the core. 4. And 5. Get your left knee over in the middle of your hands and round up for 1. Slightly touch. 2. 3. Really engage the core. 4. And 5. Get your left knee on the ground. Turn your foot slightly to 45. Get your left hand forward. Turn to your side plank and lift your right leg, engage for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go back onto your knees. Get your right leg to the front of the mat. Try to keep your left hip over the left knee. Straighten the leg. Look forwards and try to get your chest onto the leg while keeping your quad engaged. Try to get the breathing back to normal and breathe slowly through the nose. Step your right leg back, step your left leg forward. Keep your quad engaged, square off through the hips. Flex the foot, let your feet sag down. Flex it up. Look forwards. Get your upper back in and try to get your chest onto your leg. And step back. Get your big toes together. Get your knees apart so that your upper body has space to go in between them. Sit on your heels. Stretch the front skin of your knees. So lift the knee and push it back. Lift the knee and push it back. Look forwards. And go down into your child's pose. Put your forehead on the ground. Relax the arms. Relax the back. Slowly come up. Lay on your back. Grab the right knee and pull it into the chest while keeping the left leg fully engaged. Make sure you're keeping the left quad engaged. And slowly extend the right leg. Bend the right knee into the chest. Keep the right leg engaged. And keep your chest wide open. Bend the right knee, grab both knees, and while trying to keep your tailbone on the ground, pull the knees towards the chest and breathe through your nose. From here, you're going to extend your left arm outwards. Keep both knees together and try to get them to your right armpit. Grab both knees with the right hand and twist over to the left. And try to get your left shoulder to the ground while keeping your knees together. Inhale, come up. Get your knees over to your left armpit, grab them with the left hand, and extend your right arm outwards, look towards your right hand, and try to get your right shoulder to the ground. Inhale, Move over to the right side. And twist to the left. And move over to the left. Twist to the right. Get your knees to the chest one final time. Extend the legs to the corners of the mat. And relax in your Shavasana.